Day in,
I grind.
day out.
I grind.
Day in,
I grind.
day out.
What's up?
Day in,
I grind.
day out.
And I grind.
Day in,
And I grind.
day
Let's
out.
go. And I grind.
For starters, I just got one question. So look, I got this favorite box of mine, right? Favorite box. I just love this little box. I don't know. Call me weird. Just love it. So the question I have is, anyone care to have it? No one kid had a box. I can't even get one person say, I want this box. Cool beans. Now in the end, I want my box back. All right. So second thing I got is, so I just got dollar bills. Anybody care to have a dollar? See? So I'm giving it to him because his hand went up first. I see his hand go up first. Cool beans. All right, so the gentleman in red, you mind standing up and showing them what was in the box? $5. How much did you have? $1. $1. So there's a reason why I did what I did. So the question is, I heard you say, I wish I would have. You know what that's called? It's called regret. That's what today, that's gonna be our topic of discussion. We're going to talk about regrets. So, one thing I've learned in my short time here on earth is that regrets come from two things: expectation and mediocrity. The reason why no one wanted that box because the expectation of it just being a box, it just threw you off. No, I don't want no box, but you wasn't aware that was actually in that box. The reason everyone decided I want $1 because you knew what that dollar represented. And oftentimes in life, we find out that we are afraid of things that we quite don't understand. So, why am I talking about this? Why am I saying all this? Okay, do anyone know the difference between ordinary and extraordinary? Anybody? What you got? You said the key word right there. The key difference is extra. What I want to talk about is when I was a football player. So my junior year, my 9th and 10th grade year, I took some time off. So I suffered from bad knees. So a lot of times I get out there, I couldn't do it until I decided, you know what, I'm gonna man up and take responsibility. So one thing I'll never forget, so I got out there, fresh to being a high school player, and I knew I was talented, but that was just a thing, I just knew I was talented. I didn't focus on getting prepared. I didn't focus on what ifs. So I had a lot of regrets. I regret not working hard. I regret not taking advantage of the opportunity that I had. I regret not seizing the moments that was in front of me. I regret not learning from my mistakes. And I regret half-stepping and not giving my all in practice. And not only that, I regretted just giving enough to get by. The reason why I regret it, I'll never forget it. Playoff game, second round. I was playing tight end. Tough game against Vardy. Much like the game that you all may be facing today. So what happened is, coach calls a jump pass to RICO glass. It's my time to shine and do this and that. I can make this play, and I can be in a newspaper. I can have colleges looking at me everywhere if I just make this play. But it was two things that I messed up at. Play was called, I run down the line. I'm looking one way for the ball, but the ball comes another way. And due to my inability to move fast enough, I missed that opportunity. Now, I can blame it on my quarterback, say he didn't throw it the way it was supposed to be. Or I can blame it on myself. But however, it goes right back to those two things I said when it comes to regret: mediocrity and expectation. I expected the ball to be thrown to me perfectly. And I was being mediocre by not adjusting myself properly and getting a line to make the catch. So I regretted that. But you know what I did after that? That following summer, I hated it. When I tell you I couldn't live with that feeling. That following summer, I was 100% at workout. That following summer, I spent off days and stuff working on my steps, working on my catches. And even though that upcoming season, we still didn't win that state championship in football, I was lucky enough to win the state championship and other things. Because you got to understand, living with no regret goes beyond just the football field. Living with regret is a mind state. Understanding that I'm going to take advantage of every opportunity that I have presented. When you think about tonight, when the odds may be stacked against you, and so many times it will be in life, the question is, will you regret? Can you walk away off the football field, whatever position was? Man, I wish I would have made that block. Man, I wish I would have made that catch. Man, I wish I would have ran a little harder. Man, I wish I would have wrapped up. Have you ever had those regrets? Have you ever been in practice and played around in practice, not understanding that your practice makes perfect? That right then and there in practice, you're programming your mind to be your absolute best, but you're not taking it serious. Then you got to understand this. Right now, you're in your foundational period in life. The way you train yourself to think, the way you train yourself to get over and overcome, becomes a pattern of your life. So the question is that I have for each and every one of you, will you regret it? Just like you didn't see it at that time because the money was in the box, you didn't see it. Would you regret not taking that opportunity? Do you regret not hitting the hole as hard as the coaches told you to hit the hole, not realizing that that's the way to the touchdown? Or because it don't look good, I'm gonna stutter step, or I'm gonna sidestep, do some things and get talented? Would you regret trying to look pretty and catch it with one hand as opposed to and catching with two and making a game-winning touchdown like I did? Would you regret it? Would you regret saying, I just don't feel a certain way, so I'm just going to halfway block this, and you allow your quarterback to get sacked and he get hit and he get hurt? Would you regret it? Would you regret it? Because I feel like I'm too tired to make this play, and a guy breaks and scores a touchdown against you that costs you the game. Will you regret it? So all I want you to do, like tonight, play this game as if it's your last. When you practice as if you're playing the game. Knowing that everything that you do at this very moment, if somewhere down the line, it's gonna come back. And you're gonna either do one or two things. You're gonna be happy you made this decision, or you're gonna regret it. Because I'm here to tell you, life goes on after football. But football is an essential lesson that teaches you something about life. Did you know that 1 in every 603 high school players get a D1 scholarship? So on 32 teams in the NFL, they only host a 53-man roster. That makes a total of 1,696 men in the NFL. Will you regret not putting that effort and the extra effort and being that one? There's no half-stepping in life. There's no half-stepping in football. As many of you know that one step can cost you the game. Tonight, tomorrow, the rest of your life, you live your life with no regrets.
It's Rico G. I said it's Rico G.